Hello everyone and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. We're picking up right where we left off. So let's start with grabbing this side quest. I love picking up side quests, but I haven't done a single one of them. Ah, Lord Adam. Hello, Vez. All's well, I trust? I have a minor point to report. Here it comes. I have dropped the vault key. What? Oh boy, that is a predicament. Just a predicament? It's a vault. Surely it's got things that one might want to access sometime? Yes, ma'am. It is a storage location for all the Origo family owns, from ancient treasures through to tableware, ma'am. Wait, everything they own is in there? Master Adam, this sounds bad. We have to find it, the key I mean, straight away. How kind of you. Are you really that worried about my possessions? I've been poor before, so I know what it feels like to have nothing, and it feels bad. And considering the vault contains priceless artifacts, it would be terrible if some villain were to find the key first. Ah, about that. No worries on that count, ma'am. I dropped it in a Grafton Ferris den somewhere on Rackham Moor. How do you know that for certain? And why would you drop it there? So no need to worry about anyone picking it up. I may be incompetent, but I'm not that incompetent. Sorry, buddy, you sound that incompetent. No, I think the dropping part proves that, proves the incompetence. Oh, no, I think the dropping part proves the incompetence. The rest is just icing. And why were you even there? A character says what I'm thinking. You can pick medicinal herbs there. They help my gran, so I got all caught up in picking them and out came the Ferris? Exactly, ma'am. What is the point of you, really? I mean, it's an important thing, the key, so I always carry it with me wherever I go, ma'am. Stop torturing the help, Mythra. We'll get the key, Vez, don't worry. Thank you for your honesty. I'm relieved you weren't hurt. Lord Adam, you're too kind. You heard him, Adam. You're too kind for your own good. What matters most, received.
I hope we'll be able to help.
Yeah, Adam, you need a new retainer, I'm sorry.
Aren't we interested?
I'm something of an expert.
We're down Hugo and Aegean. So, we're not doing too hot on the party comp category right now. Question for you drivers. Do you understand your skills? Each driver have different focus, right? So skills to remember are different for each person. Good thing is, once skill is learnt, it never gets forgotten. No need for Dizzy Dulala to worry about forgetting. Ach, after coming up with this new special, and me being a pro adventurer and all. Oh ho, just the band of adventurers I was hoping to meet. Do you fancy performing the new Rose and Bloom with me now? Say what? You don't know the Rose and Bloom? Where have you been living? It's a combo made of specials. If you chain specials together, those things called elemental orbs will appear. They're good to use if you know how, but even I get tired doing special moves one after the other, so I've been looking for someone to help me out. You'd be a good fit, but you might end up cramping my style. Sorry, but maybe doing the Rose and Bloom with you can wait until another time. I'll forget you too. Lost my comrades in the midst of battle when I least expected. If that happens to you, get to your downed friend and lend him a hand. Keep the esprit de corps high, and you shouldn't have any problems keeping your party members standing. But if your team's lost the will to fight, sorry to say, but there's not much hope for you. And remember, a revived ally won't be back at full strength, so don't forget to lend him a hand. Just a couple of hints to keep you going. Take care of your friends and they'll take care of you. I've heard that exact information before. When we set out on a campaign like this, there's no telling when we'll be able to return to the motherland. So soldiers usually aren't thrilled to be assigned to such missions. But McNethan from my squad, he's a different story. He's unusually pure of heart for a soldier, very eager to make himself useful to the Emperor. Though he hasn't demonstrated any exceptional skill, I see promise in him. He's one to keep an eye on, I'd say. Let's go pick from this impressive tree again.
This is becoming
What's that you say? You don't see a tree? Oh, I'm sorry, there's definitely a tree there. Hi everyone and welcome to the militia camp. That was a decidedly Irish accent. I can't remember what accent most Gormati have, unfortunately. Well, except for Milton, but he hasn't spoken in a cutscene in forever. Here people, let's make him Irish. Here people from all different countries and social standings live together under one roof. Figuratively, we live in tents. It was all Lord Adam's idea. At first we were separated based on homeland, but that didn't work out very well. There were some rough patches when we adopted Lord Adam's plan, but he helped us resolve our differences. Now we care more about who snores at night than who's from where. I'm sure Lord Adam knew we'd get along like this. I really admire him for being so forward-thinking. I love putting on stupid accents. Hey, you lot, have you ever found a secret area? They're not something you can just stumble across, but if you put in the work, they're usually something special. Sometimes they'll be incredible views, other times they might be ancient ruins or historical monuments. Depends. Secret areas are pretty great. I've never seen one myself, like. Always wanted to, imagine it. Bet you could dine out on a story like that for a lifetime. Just think how many drinks people buy you to hear it. Okay, I think there's some more people to talk to, because I skipped over a bunch when we got here. I don't know why I'm going this way. The map clearly says there's no one out here. Veronica even. We call ourselves the Resistance Army, but we're actually just starting out. Not so much an army as a club, really. We may be small, but we got all sorts. Orions, Tornans, Gormati, Ardanians. There's plenty of folks in Araya who'd readily put us to use as some kind of mercenary strike force. But who's to say that won't strain tensions with Torna and more Ardane? We've worked hard to get this far. As lieutenant, I'm not about to let my troops be used to fight their homelands. We've only got one goal, defeat Malos. Good on ya. Okay, I think that's everyone spoken to. Now, in terms of tanking, we only have Brigid. But I think we can probably go after that enemy. I'll be right back. Okay, so... let's go do something stupid. It's my signature move. Crap! Oh, I was doing so well. Relatively.
There's no time to delay.
Okay, I'm gonna try that one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll cut it.
Okay, look. You make that mistake twice, and we're done here.
First, let's kill
These
this.
guys should be no problem.
I'm sure now we'll
If your
fight
heart
better.
falters, you red the rear guard with food.
Boom.
Will-o'-the-wisp.
Okay, yeah, now he's out of the way. Nobody can get stuck on him.
The only way to
I'm
win
sure
is to
now we'll
fight,
fight better.
right? You read my mind.
With all of you by my side.
I'd like to have Topple, but unfortunately I don't have the privilege.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
Slow down.
The winning
Night
rise.
flames burn the hottest.
Oh, gas. Snap.
Heal yourselves now.
I may have got in
Elemental
over my head.
attack. We are ready to excel. Now that's bring the pain. Yes.
Best of luck.
Oh, well done.
Heat phase.
Take this. Swift scale.
Elemental attack.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
Use a fourth
Stay
special.
Like
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, my lady. Yeah. Spirits of the air, bend to my will. Starlight strike. How about
me as you
this?
see fit.
Yeah, take this. Let me magnify that for you.
Legion.
Gaining momentum.
Ready.
Indeed. Let's keep this up.
How about this? Come, wind of healing.
Dragon.
Use me as you see fit.
Elemental
I'll give you a
attack.
hand.
Ready.
Excellent.
Heat phase.
How about this?
Yeah.
Try this
Slow
exercise.
Oh, take
Elemental
this.
attack. Ready.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
flames burn the
Great
hottest.
chase. Superb.
Storm Dragon. Elemental attack. Ready. Good work, Haze.
My
Apologies, Your Majesty.
Oh, God.
We don't
The
want to be
winds
getting your
arise.
clothes muddy now.
I'll give you a
Thank
hand.
you, Laura. I like the way this is going.
Let's pile on the pressure.
Stay back.
Do not let up. Heat
One
phase.
minute, the winds
Ready to
arise.
unleash an elemental attack.
Get out.
Ring roses. Ray of punishment.
Willow the Wisp. So shall it be.
Photon edge. Break. The winds arise.
Well, I
This
missed.
to your liking. Lightning buster. I'll show you something good.
Try this
Yeah.
exercise.
Ray
Heat
of
phase.
punishment.
Best of luck.
Come, wind of healing. Photon edge.
Waiting for
Willow
Take
the
this.
Wisp.
I'm shocked.
nuclear blast
That's
time.
why you don't
So yeah,
mess
we
with
can't seal
Hey,
abilities.
combo. Third stage.
Crap! I'm so bad.
Awesome.
Heat phase. Elemental attack.
Lightning buster.
Yes.
Take
You
this.
dumbass.
Okay.
So this is how it is.
Lady Mythra, I'm sure
No,
you
this
can
is
do
not
it.
how it
Shall
ends.
not
Sorry.
prevail.
Elemental attack.
Ready.
Superb change.
Take it, wind of healing.
Try this
Yes,
out.
Photon. Bring the pain.
Got it.
Willow
Get
the
out.
Wisp. Ready to
Ray
unleash
of
an elemental attack.
Great.
I like the way this is going.
Lightning buster.
Let's
I'll give you a hand.
This one. Like.
Elemental attack.
I
Already catch us up.
How about this?
The break resist is
Now we're getting
ridiculous.
into the spinning wheel.
This one.
Ready? My apologies, Your Majesty. We don't want to be getting your
Get up,
clothes
Bridget.
muddy.
Holy balls,
Now
that
our
hurt.
real battle begins.
I'm ready.
Do my best to
Heat
recover.
phase.
Ray of punishment.
Quick, Bridget, pick me up. Thank you. Oh, I can't switch to haze anymore.
Ready
That's
to
not good.
unleash an elemental attack. Okie
My
dokie.
mind feels
Use me as you see fit.
Keep going. Don't lose the
Let
flow.
me magnify that for you.
Come on, Haze, work with me.
I'll give you a hand. The winds of
Elemental
I'll show you
attack.
something
Ready.
good.
I like the way this is going.
Exactly
Heat
as I hoped.
phase.
Cloud burst.
Excellent.
I can't remember which of Haze's abilities, which of her specials heal.
This is more like want me to. I'm
I think we can still
with
do this.
power to the max. Awesome. Take this.
doing well.
Lightning buster. This is the way.
I think not.
Swirling dragon. Photon edge. Come, wind of healing. How about this? Take
Ready
this.
to unleash an elemental attack.
I need some space. I'll give you a hand.
How about them apples?
How about this?
Try this exercise.
Swift scale.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Here, let me.
Mythra.
Ice revolution.
Heat phase.
Superb.
Ready
Exemplary
of
work.
punishment.
I think we can still top this.
Ready.
Got
Bring
it.
the pain.
Pile on the pressure. Chill stroke. I'll pack
Don't
you
watch my back,
down.
right, Jim?
Let's settle. Catch.
How
Use
about
me as you
this?
see fit. Rest in peace.
We magnify that.
Open wide.
Elemental attack.
Did it.
Ready.
What an incredible feeling. Right then.
And that is how you take
Aren't
on a
we
foe stronger
intrepid?
than you. That was pretty exciting. I love battles like that.
Is killing me. Aren't we intrepid?
Okay. So I just wanted to take care of that real quick.
Intrepid?
I'll be back whenever we're back on course. Okay, we are back on track. Sorry, did a lot of side stuff off camera. Brogan, is that you? Whoa. Lord Adam, please, a moment. Hey, he's turning blue. Throat jammed. Quick, punch him in the gut. Here, drink some water. Phew. Looks like your color's returned. I'm afraid I have no idea who you are, but I owe you my life. I think you're exaggerating a little there. Not at all. I'd give you something by way of thanks, but I'm afraid it's a difficult time for me right now. Brogan, have you been snitching food on the sly again? Lord Adam, no. Perish the very thought. So what were you doing here then? Because whatever it was, it sounded awful like someone guzzling to me. Prince, I was disposing of spoiled food, Your Highness. You mean you were scarfing down rotten food? That can't be good for your health. Thank you kindly for your concern, but I am fortunate to have a naturally robust gut. I couldn't risk giving this inferior stuff to the resistance fighters. That sorta makes sense. You could say I was maximizing efficiency by combining food quality management with disposal. And if I can't quieten the rumblings of my stomach at the same time... No, sorry. And if I can quieten the rumblings of my stomach at the same time, well, that's a tertiary bonus. Yes, Brogan, I get it. You'll stop at nothing to make things more efficient. As we've just seen, you'll even risk your own life for it. Could you give me a report on the state of our food supplies? Of course. Well, since Your Highness's recent return, we've been catering for a few more soldiers. We've organized food gathering squads and dispatched them here and there, but sadly manpower does not suffice. I suppose I bear some responsibility for that. Yeah, we should help out with the catering too. Indeed, we must do what we can to improve the situation until His Majesty returns. Thank you all, you're too kind. Here's the list of our most needed foodstuffs. 2 grimdark crabs, 4 portions of fairest beast meat, 2 large lacto nuts, and 6 measures of weeping flour. That seems easily doable. We should probably get 1 more of each than he asked for. He's pilfer prone. I guess we have everything we need to start searching. He's pilfer prone. That's great. So I guess my only objective right now is to grab a whole bunch of stuff.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, so we need to gather from vegetable points. As I grab everything that is definitely not a vegetable. Come here, you. And then we need to attack crabs. That's a big snake. That is most assuredly a unique monster. But what level is it? Nope, not right now.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
I have a tendency to be all gung-ho when it comes to unique monsters, but
Something of an expert.
admittedly this one's a bit tough to be going after. Oh no, we need to gather from flower points too. For flower. Spelled slightly differently. What's going on here? This looks awesome.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit.
Ancient Seal of Aletta. Oh. So that's what all these slate pieces are for. Okay then. I'm going to assume there's several doors. Yeah, I was correct. Treasure trove.
Suspense is killing me.
Metal knock-on mask, handy.
This is becoming addictive.
And then yes, there is another door further in. That's pretty cool. I knew I was gathering those for something, but I wasn't sure what it was until just now. Let's see, that's a fish point. Let's try and actually be effective right now and only gather from the points that we need. There shouldn't be very many hostile creatures around here.
You're coming
level
with
of
me.
lockpicking
There's
do I
a
need?
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Very nice.
Easy peasy. Money, 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 money. That one might not be, huh? Okay, time to go. Nope, those are traditionally not unhostile.
Think they'll leave us alone if we ask
Oh
nicely.
dear. Double oh dear. Double oh dear, at your service. Apparently I'm going to have
Aren't
to
we
do
intrepid?
a little bit of grinding, possibly. Yeah, you can see them, those manta ray looking things are attached to the wall there. They're not nice, and they are strong. There are, like, no flower points. Hey look, an ether miasma. There's a flower point.
This is becoming addictive. Spoiling for a
Weeping
fight.
flower. Oh, I can
Happy
easily
to
take
oblige.
you. Bring it.
Will the whip.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
Yeah, we got this. You
Elemental attack.
spinning wheel.
I think they made it to where you can't hit enemies that are in combat with AoEs.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
Elemental attack. Ready. We got this.
The winds arise.
Which is very nice, because that was one of the annoying things about using AoE attacks in combat.
Elemental attack. Ready.
So we got our Weeping Flower, now we need our Grimdark Crab, and I should have been gathering some fishing points. Darn it! Need plant points, or vegetable points. I say vegetable weird sometimes. It's funny, because sometimes it just say vegetable, and then sometimes it say vegetable. I'm a strange being.
Addictive.
Grimdark
Looks like they
Crab.
might pack
Oh
a
god.
punch.
Flee! Flee! Okay, so now all we need is the lactonuts. Oh, there's Turkin here. Let's see if we can clear this ether miasma.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Oh yes, Turkin are intelligent creatures.
I'll turn that crown upside down. You shall not prevail. My flames burn your heart.
Oh, you made the mistake of getting Bridget down below health.
You're doing well.
I'm on.
I can't use her unique art unless she's low on HP.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that.
My turn. My flame burn the hottest.
Elemental is more like it.
Ready.
Yes, spirits of the air, bend to my will.
Super.
I don't think the fourth special with Haze
That's the charge.
heals like Haze's third special does.
I think not.
What come, wind of healing?
Could bridge it back up.
Take this.
Let's switch to Jim.
Bring the pain.
Ready to
Star
unleash
Slash.
an
Ray
elemental
of
attack.
punishment.
Got it. I think
No
not.
blast.
I like the way this is going.
Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
It's great that we avoided any major injury. The ether bends
Yep,
as
we
I
got
will
enough
it.
for this.
Light has some unexpected uses, too.
Ether miasma eliminated, but where's our gather? There it
Aren't
is.
we intrepid?
Oh, this is an interesting gather point. It's a... okay then. I didn't know gather points like those existed.
Spoiling
Oh,
for a
come
fight.
on! Why are
Happy to
you
oblige.
violent? You're a domesticated animal in the future.
Their guard holds firm.
I'm
You
sure now
shall
we'll
not
fight better.
prevail.
Yes, we've got
Heat
this.
haze.
The wind has arrived.
Guard. Spinning wheel.
Over snap.
It bounced. Ready to unleash an
Here,
elemental
let me.
attack.
Slow down.
Will the whip.
Open wide.
Heat haze.
I feel
Now we're getting into the
Break
elemental
resist.
attack. Ready.
Let's keep this up.
Not
Spinning
let up.
wheel.
How about this?
catch.
Heat
I'll give you a hand.
I
So
feel
shall it be. You read my mind. I'm
Rest in
impressed.
peace.
How about
Slow
this?
down.
Final snare.
My flames burn the hottest.
Superb.
Will the whip.
I'm next. I'll
Open wide.
Lightning buster.
I think not.
With you
Rest in
then.
peace.
I'm ready.
Okie dokie. Keep up the pressure.
Let's remember to
We're
heal.
not exactly a unit
Get
just
ready.
yet, but
Here
perhaps
comes the fury.
someday.
Flame combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Oh, now I know why
We're
I
so
recognize
powerful.
that attack.
I mean, we are, right?
A little
I
conversation
think I know.
can be
I
nice,
might know
but it
now.
breeds complacency.
I think I might know where Mythra's specials come from now. Shoo boy. Now this is what I call a real predicament. It looks pretty vicious. Did the boy really enter its den? I'm impressed he left alive at all. Fez was born under a lucky star. The manor is full of anecdotes about things like this. He's a forthright man, and he wouldn't lie about this. If he says he went in, I have no reason to disbelieve him. You seem awfully calm about this. What'll you do if we can't get the key back? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, the things that matter the most aren't inside the vault. Oh, really? I know where you're going with that, but I'm sure there are still plenty of things in there that do matter a bit. And I'm not letting you lose that. Thank you, Laura. Looks like it's still upset about our friend wandering into its den. We'll have to draw it away somehow. Or defeat it where it stands. Those seem to be the only choices. Well, in that case... I like a good scrap up, but I definitely can't beat this thing right now. Say we did want to just lure it away. What could we use? Someone could act as a decoy. Why are you looking at me like that? Let's maybe just use food. We could take down some herbs, Armis. Some should be grazing nearby. Ah, brilliant. They most likely form part of its diet anyway, so it won't look suspicious. You've got a good head on your shoulders. You know we're not mercenaries because of our looks, right? Though I never thought this would be how we'd use the experience. Herbs Armis, right? Fine, let's get this over with. I'm so dumb to have not recognized Mythra's specials until just now. I really am. Where are all the vegetable points?
The suspense is killing me.
Ooh, chips. Enemies tend to have laughably bad eyesight.
With this many, we'll have no way around.
Die!
You shall not prevail.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
You shall not prevail.
Heat
Haze.
Let's remember to heal.
Elemental attack ready.
Yes!
You're doing well. How about that?
This is the way.
Prevail.
Whenever you're ready.
Switch gale. First.
Let me magnify that for you.
I can get through. I can feel your power from here.
Take
this. Yes.
Yes, ogre!
I'll give you a hit. Retaining them. Storm.
Astounding!
My flames burn the
That's
whole
something I
house.
can be proud of.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Wind of healing.
Heat haze.
Sometimes playing the healer in the party in this game can be very difficult.
Switch gale.
I'm all
Try
set.
this on for size.
Yes.
Ready to unleash an elemental
Get
attack.
through. Stay
The
there.
AI is actually really good at playing the healer in the main game.
Take this. Come, wind of healing.
But Haze is pretty similar to,
Elemental attack. Ready.
Best of luck.
Heat haze.
Haze is pretty close to
Switch gale.
the blade that I largely consider to be the best healer in the
Aren't
game.
we intrepid?
Still no
The
lacto nuts.
suspense is killing me.
Yeah, search the grasslands of Torna. So
The
I'm not supposed to go
suspense is
anywhere
killing me.
else. I was checking to see if maybe I was supposed to go to Gormott or something. But no, that is not the case. It is here, supposedly. I just am having some terrible luck. You can grab onto the ladder at any point, so if you can fall down and survive the drop, then you can do that. Hello,
The
Green
suspense
Barrel.
is
Oh, I
slow and
thought we
steady.
might need super strength. We don't have EG in with us.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Oh, please give me some lacto nuts. I got 2.
The suspense is killing me.
There is a treasure trove right there, and that is a unique monster. Scowling Quincy.
These guys should be no problem.
All I have is yours to command.
Yes, please just push Scowling Quincy off the cliff. That would be wonderful for
I'm
me.
feeling confident in our victory.
Prevail.
We got this. The winds
Now
are
we're getting into the rhythm. Ready to unleash
the way
an
to do it.
elemental attack.
Oh no, he's in this mix now.
Sure now we're like that.
Holy cow, that hurt.
I am
My flames burn the heart.
This cannot
My
continue.
apologies, Your Majesty.
Adam.
And you want to be the driver of the Aegis?
That could have gone
You
better.
make that mistake twice, and we're done here.
There's no time to delay. But still, we need a new strategy.
The females are non-violent. Not a whole lot of story in this one. Oh, we're back, Brogan. Welcome back. Managed to get all the food you wanted. Take a look. I'll take the liberty of confirming. 3 grimdark crabs, 5 portions of fairest beast meat, 3 lacto nuts, and 7 measures of weeping flour. Oh, there appears to be even more here than I originally requested. Think of it as a little token of our appreciation, Brogan. Also, if you make yourself ill eating rotten food, it's going to affect the troops' morale. So be sure to eat your fill of this stuff and keep up the good work. Your Highness, I'm scarcely worthy of such an honor. With this, my devotion is sealed forever. Hey, come on, don't go overboard. Master Adam, would you mind if me and Mick took care of the cooking today? The 2 of you? Yep. The caterers are looking pretty overworked since all the other people showed up. We should help out. That's very thoughtful of you. Then I'd be honored to ask for your assistance. Okay, let's get to it, Mick. This is good, but it's only a temporary measure. I need to come up with a permanent solution. Feeding an army. Complete.
You can rest easy now.
You've gathered all the foodstuffs that Bragan asked for. With this, the malicious supply problems should be resolved for now.
Mick, mind cutting the veggies?
Look at him go.
Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Not really. Anyone could do it.
Mythra
To
couldn't.
me anyway. Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mythra!
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes not working or something?
How much seasoning have you put on
Well,
there?
cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
What? But why?
Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mythra's cooking.
Atrocities.
Ugh, it's pixelated. It's never a good sign. Don't do it.
It does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
Oh my god, look at all the vegetable shavings. There's more shavings than there was vegetable.
Hey, watch it! Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mythra.
Yeah?
Can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't I help with the cooking?
oh, well, all right then.
Dodged a bullet.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
You could always try it out.
Ah, perhaps not.
I'll wager nothing tastes as good as a good meal after some solid training. That sounds about right. I ate so much I feel like I'm gonna burst. Pardon me, Master Adam, sir. While I was giving out rations, I heard the soldiers talking. They were saying that Let Bridge still hasn't been repaired. What? Still? We sent workers there a while back. What's held them up? From what I hear, Goggles have been giving them no end of grief. I thought we'd preempted that too. Didn't we send enough guards? I must have underestimated the problem. These Goggles sound pretty tough. They're really not. I could see them being a handful in packs, though, for your average soldier anyway. Those things are what destroyed the bridge in the first place. If we don't get that bridge repaired, it's going to seriously delay our going to and from the capital. How are Hugo and Aegean? I believe it may still be a while before they return. Great, then let's go and wrap this whole bridge affair up before Hugo gets back. We'll set out early tomorrow morning. Okay, we'll help you with that. Actually, I might have to pass. Oh, what's wrong? Not feeling well? No, it's not that. Can blades get sick? They're derived from human beings, and they're incredibly similar at that. But can they get sick? they can't technically get harmed, so... It's just, I promised that I'd make my special dish tomorrow. Forget about that. I'll get all the ingredients and what have you, so you can focus on helping Master Adam. He needs you. There will be time enough to cook later, and after we get rid of the goggles. There will be time enough to cook later, after we get rid of the goggles. We can celebrate our victory. We really could do with the help, Jin. Alright then. Or you could just leave all that to me. I'll cook up a feast for the ages. No, you flipping well won't. Okay then, shall we go clear out the monsters on Let Bridge like we discussed earlier? Where exactly is the bridge? A little ways down Rackham Moor. It's not too far. Let's just go and scout it out a bit.
We cannot turn them away.
Feeding an army. Ooh, there's a side quest. Ah, I'm glad to see you all. I am but a humble retainer of Prince Adam's, and charged with providing medical care to the great army that resides in our beautiful province of Valletta. As you can imagine, I don't have enough staff for the job. Nor indeed do I have enough stuff either. In particular, I'm running dangerously low on penicillin. Is that like a combination between penicillin and panacea? It's a substance which can be gathered at the Turken Cliff colony. I tried to just send strong-looking militia soldiers to fetch it. Alas, those Orions are so reckless and there's no talking to them. You are aware of how their fighting style involves self-inflicted cuts? Well, because of that, in the end, I wound up using more penicillin than those fools could bring back. It was a complete disaster, let me tell you. And so, to make a long story short, I'd be most grateful if you could find the time to help me out of this bind. Malcontent Doctor.
I hope we'll be able to help.
Travel beyond Rackham Moor. I would have liked to just attack that Ferris, but it's way too strong for me right now. It's just a teeny bit ridiculous how early you can accept some side quests. Because, like, I've gotten a whole bunch of side quests that would require me to be level 30-something before I could actually do them. I apparently need to do a lot more grinding because these things are 24. I can more than likely take them, but... Look, there's a bridge. I guess that's Let Bridge. It's certainly beset by monsters, and they look rather tough to boot. You think? They don't look like much to me. Well, our analysis doesn't change the facts. The bridge is blocked. We've got to clear it. Don't let your guard down, everyone. When you have the full party in this, you can handle some pretty tough foes. That being said, Bridget isn't the dodging master that she can be.
You read my mind. My flames burn the hottest. Our winds arise.
Though, that being said, she can do that.
You shall not prevail. How about this? Let's remember ready to unleash an elemental attack. Yeah, try this.
It seems that Swift Gale only heals you.
Let me magnify that.
That's unfortunate.
That's the way to do it.
We're in perfect sync,
Lady Bridget,
Whenever you're
can you
ready.
fight?
Thank you, Hayes.
I'll
But it
give
is
you a hand.
dangerous for you to be close to
I
me.
need some space. Celadon whirlwind. How about this?
Yeah! Ogre snap! Astounding!
Elemental
Whenever you're
attack.
ready.
There it is. Yes.
Haze's specials don't give back as much health as other healing blades
Let me
do.
magnify that for you. Ready to unleash an elemental
How about
attack.
this? Yes. Swift gale.
Try this on the side.
Here, let me! Star Slash!
Ready to unleash
Zero
an elemental
blade.
attack.
I'll give you a hand.
I like the way this is
What
going.
an incredible feeling!
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants.
Your Emperor is not here.
Great shape!
Anyone by an elemental attack.
Got it. Snow blast.
Whirling dragon.
Dream team confirmed!
Elemental attack
strike.
ready.
Excellent. Ready already. Got it.
The wisp.
Back into the fray!
Cat.
This break is so annoying right now.
Stay back. Heat bounties.
I'm all set.
Leave it to me.
And there we go. Like I said, I could probably take him. Phew, we managed it, just about. Alright, they were a little tougher than I expected. I did think that you were underestimating them. At any rate, the restoration of the bridge can begin now. That's right, thank you for your hard work, everyone. Laura, when we get back to camp, what would you say to a little more training? Sure, but we only just finished fighting. That's exactly why I asked. If we don't temper Mythra's skills a tad, I'm somewhat apprehensive of the battles to come. Hey, wait a second! Just what is that supposed to mean? I've noticed you getting a little, well, careless, to be frank. You need to be more mindful or we'll never beat Malos. Careless? Mindful? Gee, thanks for the personal attack. Slow down there. What's gotten into you? Nothing's gotten into me. It doesn't matter how much we train, I'm not going to magically become more mindful. The end. Let's go home. Why is she so angry? Let bridge restoration complete.
We made someone happy.
Now that the goggles have been driven away, the work on rebuilding the bridge can continue apace. Oh, so they're using their blades weapons.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mythra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did. I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam, your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
I love the choreography of the fights.
Finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Haze's ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather,
they.
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Hi.
Malus? And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Tornan Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all blades and titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
It's good to see you again, everyone. Hugo, have you finished surveying the battleground? We have, and we came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm not surprised. The Sea and Resistance fought so desperately, they really took it out of us. The battleground was a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives must Malos wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It is truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on, they repaired Let Bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered where Malos will strike next? Indeed, we had our suspicions and now they have been confirmed. His target is Torna, the capital no less. Can we trust the veracity of the source? I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quester, then. In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It is. Once we're over Let Bridge, we'll have to cross the Danag Desert. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We can have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later we'll end up facing Malos. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you. Mikhail, what should we do? Thinking about it now, there is no guarantee that his staying here would assure his safety. He may in fact be safer in our company, is that not so? Shall we let him come with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine, we're all going to the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh, yes? I've been thinking, after the sparring match with Laura yesterday, wouldn't we also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura has access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons while fighting. It's sure to open up her options in battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So we're agreed. Mythra, I'd like to try using your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. That's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. We're gonna knock this out of the park. That's more like it. Bridget, Aegean, you may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we will surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. I would never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you. I am blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people. We'll be right with you. Onwards, then, to the capital. Party formation has changed, and we are whole again. All teams level 4 specials are now available. Sweet. Why does everyone randomly look into one side or the other whenever we do anything like switching? See, look. They all do. Well, most of them do. It's so strange. But anyway, we're going to play as Adam for a little bit. That's going to call it for this episode of Torna the Golden Country. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.